Well, I was just cleaning the van, ready to go on new adventures, when I received this little package from OM System. So let's do an unboxing. First of all, this package is so small and so light. I'm like, what is it? Just like maybe a bandana or something? I don't know. I have my little tool here and I'm gonna open this package and see what's inside. Although, I guess you might all have heard what was released today. So I'm hoping that's what they're sending me. Although I would be very happy with a bandana, but I feel like I'm prepping my van. That is a sign, right? Last cut, free whatever is inside this packet. Here we go. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, OM System, for sending me the newest addition, the OM5 Mark II. If you follow my channel, you know that I've been shooting with the OM1 Mark II. You know that lately I've been basically shooting all the time with the OM3. I adore this camera. And to buy the OM3, I actually sold my old OM5. I was getting frustrated by the menu. It was the old menu, and it's hard when the OM1 Mark II and the OM3, they both have the newer menu, which is so easy to use. And the OM5 Mark II has the new menu. Yes, I've heard that they really listen to all our demands. They not complain, right? Because the OM5 was a great camera, but there were a few things that could have been improved. And I think that's what they've done with this new release. And I'm just gonna unbox it. Let's see it. Because the second thing that they've done, so the box is the same as usual. You know, I actually kind of love this box. It's just super easy to recycle. Anything that's easy to recycle, it's a plus. We want to be environmental friendly. Okay, that's a treat because, oh my God, wow, it looks great. They actually sent me the OM5 in that sand color. Oh my God, this looks so good. I have to admit, I've been a little bit jealous of all those gorgeous cameras with different colors. I love the OM3, I love the retro design, I love the gray and the black. I think it's beautiful, but I think they did super well with this new color. I know you can get it in black, you can get it in gray, and now you can also get it in sand color. So that is what is inside the box, the camera right here. And then you have right here, you have the cable to recharge. Oh yes, that is demand number 2. I want a camera that is USB-C charging. So super excited about this. It just makes sense, you know, USB-C. I have it on my OM1 Mark II, I have it on my OM3, and now it's the same thing here with the USB-C. So that's the second super nice surprise. The menu number 1, the USB-C charging. Yes, this OM5 needed to be upgraded to USB-C charging. And that's the battery, super small. I think I'll probably get 2 of those batteries. I mean, they're not gonna last as long as the OM1 Mark II or the OM3 batteries. So I'll probably get 2 of them. And then the last thing is the strap. If you want the strap, they give you the strap. OM System, very nice. And that's it. That's all you have in the box. Super simple. You know, what I love about this camera too is, yeah, they redid the grip. I can feel it. Wow, this is really nice. There's a place right here to hold your finger. I've been using a grip on my OM3 and I really like that I'm able to put all my fingers and have a resting finger here. Nice, this is really nice. And the grip, it's a little deeper than the original OM5, which is nice. I'm going to make a review on why I'm still using the OM1 Mark II for my macro photography, because I think, the general idea of this video is to show you that it is a more comfortable camera to hold. But I'm glad I waited because the OM5 is actually, it feels really, really good. I'm gonna take it tomorrow and I'm gonna do some macro photography and I'm gonna make a video for you on using this camera for macro photography. But I think it might be a winner because one thing that I really like when I do macro photography and that I really, really need, I need a small camera, but an efficient camera. This camera has night vision that I need for macro photography. I'm going to be able to put my flash, the FL700, and I will be able to add my diffuser and use the 60mm. I think that would be the best lens to use. I will probably also use the 90mm macro, but I find that being light really, really helps me so I don't get as tired and I can get to places a little easier. So I think this actually might be my new macro camera because I really want to shed some weight. The OM3 is really nice, but it's a little heavy and it doesn't have a nice grip like this one. Obviously the OM1 Mark II has an amazing grip. It's the go-to camera because it does everything. It's the pro camera. But not everybody has the budget to buy a OM1 Mark II. But you might have the budget to buy the OM5. And so that's probably what I would recommend if you're starting macro photography, you want something light, but something powerful. This camera is as powerful as my OM1 Mark III for macro, in my opinion, because it has night vision when I'm using the flash, because it has focus stacking. Yes, you do less focus stacking than on the OM1 Mark II, but still it's plenty. And you can do bracketing if you want. And to tell you the truth, very often, most of my work, except the refraction, is just one shot. That's why I think this camera will be perfect for macro photography. Another thing that they did is that it is now weather sealed. I think that's where they're going, right? They want us to use those cameras in the field. I'm a content creator. I'm outside all the time. I told you, I've been washing the van. I'm ready for a new adventure. And I think this camera is going to come with me on my new adventure. It's going to be perfect. I need something small. And yeah, this is the camera if you are looking at recording your vacation. You want something light. I know some people have been telling me that even what I pack is not light enough for them. Well, this camera, you can't argue, it's teeny tiny. It is so light. So yes, I think a lot of people are gonna like that, and that extra grip. OM system is known for their ergonomics, so I like that they keep on pushing and keep on making their camera more comfortable, because it does make a big difference. If my camera is not comfortable, I'm not gonna spend as much time in the field and I'm gonna miss some photos. So I really, really like what they've done. And okay, super treat, oh my God. I'm discovering this camera. I had a briefing, but I couldn't really see. I was out in Spain. I didn't have good reception. So I'm kind of discovering this camera because I couldn't see the slide when we had a briefing. A CP button. I've been saying it since the OM3. I want all my cameras to have the CP button. And I haven't been shooting with the OM1 Mark II as much because I really want that CP button. And now they just put it on the OM5. Big improvement. I really, really like that button. I wish it would be on all the cameras moving forward. So excellent. OM3 has it, now OM5 Mark II. That is great. And then what I like on the OM3 is that there was that little creative dial. Well, you don't have a creative dial here on the OM5, but you have scene mode and art mode, and then you also have the movie mode right here. So everything is quite accessible by turning the dial, and then you can lock it here. And then you have auto. That's why I think this camera is a great camera for the beginners, but also the intermediate. If you want to progress, this camera is packed with features with the CP button. So you're going to have access to a lot of features like multiple exposures, like high-res mode, like ND filters. So a lot of features that are going to really help you progress with your photography, but you can also start with auto, and learn from it. And then the scene as well is going to be great because it's going to help you figure out things and make your life easier. So if you're going on vacation, you're looking for a powerhouse, this is it. You're not a professional photographer, although to be honest with you, I know a lot of professional photographers who love the OM5. It's super, it has so many features that the Pro camera have. So yeah, extremely capable camera. And then you have the art filter as well if you want to have fun. I actually really like the art filter. So here it's also super accessible. Turn off a button. Very, very, very nice. The feel of the button, very nice as well. It feels like the OM3, which I really like. And then, one thing I was telling you about how this camera is really a powerhouse. You have the B mode, the bulb mode, that allows you to use live composite and do this. Yeah, that's right, in camera. Isn't that fantastic? You just press on a button and you're focusing on the star with the starry AF function of this camera. And then you let your camera run. And when you see that that's the shot that you want with the star trails are great, that's where you should end it, you can. So again, just such an easy camera to use and that will enable you to make photos that are a bit different without having to invest in a lot of other gears to make your photos. Everything is in here in this camera. No need for filters, you have live ND. No need to try to understand how to put all your photos together to create a star trails. The camera does it for you. And if you don't know how to focus on stars on infinity, well, this camera does it for you as well. So yes, this is the original OM5 was a powerhouse. This is the same. Those features are really gonna help you progress with your photography. And then, as I said, this is weather sealed. I need a camera that's weather sealed. So yeah. And one thing that I do like on the OM5 is that you have a little button that you can also program as well right here. I don't have that on the OM3. I do miss not having a little extra button from time to time. So this, I will make good use of it. I will definitely do a video to show you how I program this camera. So stay tuned, in the next few days I'll do that, and I'll probably have some cheat sheet for you. If you're thinking of buying the OM5, I'll show you how I set mine up. Everything looks pretty solid. It's a swirl screen, which I really like. I need it when I do macro photography. To me, that's the best screen to have. And the back is otherwise very similar to the original OM5. But you just have that little CP button that they added here. So yes, a very welcome upgrade to the original OM5. So who is this camera for? If you have the original OM5, maybe it's not for you, although I'm telling you that CP button, the weather sealed, and the new grip, and also, yes, please, the USB-C connection to recharge. That's not nothing. Like, that's something that would make me pause and do an upgrade, as far as I'm concerned, if I have the money. If you don't have the money, then great, you already have a great camera with the OM5. But if you want a little bit more comfort, maybe it's worth upgrading. I would definitely go and check this camera and also try to see how it feels in your hand and take a couple of photos. The sensor is not the same sensor as the OM1 Mark II and as the OM3. It's an older sensor, but again, it's super capable. Like, I've been shooting with this sensor a lot. I made some great images with it, so I know that this sensor is super capable. So for me, it's not a big deal that it's still the same sensor. And it's one card slot. Again, I used to think I really needed 2 card slots. I've been shooting with the OM3, I've been fine with 1 card, so to me it's not a deal breaker, it's not a problem. And if you're a content creator and you want to use this camera for creating content, it's a great camera for it, by the way. Now they added the 2 movie modes. So it's kind of having a lot that you can use and it gives you a different feel. So you can use it to make your videos look a bit different and then you don't have to do any post-processing. So again, a nice addition. They're really thinking of the users of the OM5. And I think to me, those users are people who want to go out in any type of weather. They're gonna go on vacation, have the peace of mind, have a reliable camera. They want something light. I've heard so many people lately who've been telling me that they don't want to take big gear. Well, this camera is definitely, you can fit it in your pocket. It's ridiculously small, but still it's comfortable with that new grip. So yes, compact, lightweight, but still packed with features that will make your photography better, because all you have to carry is this camera. So yeah, I'm super excited to see what you think of the upgrades that they did to the OM5 Mark II. What do you think of them? I know some people are going to be upset. They wanted a new sensor. Well, that would be weird to have a brand new sensor when you don't have it on the OM1 Mark II, right? So remember, we're talking about the OM5 Mark II. We're not talking about the top of the line camera for OM system. So I want the comments to be honest, right? Don't tell me that this is not a good camera because it doesn't have this or that, or yeah, I mean, this is a camera that a lot of people will be able to afford. And this camera has a lot of features that our top of the line OM1 Mark II and OM3 have. So keep that in mind in your comments, please. Yeah, so that's it for my unboxing and kind of review of the outside and the couple of features that were updated on the OM5 Mark II. I can't wait to take it in the field with me. I want to go and do some macro photography tomorrow, and I will post a video of my setup and show you some results that I got with the OM5. And I hope that inspires you to go and try this camera. And I can't wait for tomorrow. Go out, test the camera. And thank you again, OM System, for sending me this camera before it is released in a couple of hours. Truly appreciate it. Thank you to all of you for your support, for following me. I really appreciate. If you're not a subscriber, well, it's never too late. Click on the subscribe button, hit the like, and click on the bell so you know when my videos are coming out. I can't wait to make more videos, especially about the OM5, and help you out with this camera, show you what you can get out of this camera. And I will see you very soon. Until then, happy shooting. Au revoir.